Hello, my name is Josh Gordon. I am a computer information technology major at Eastern Illinois University. Today I'm presenting my capstone project called Tech Speak for Normal People. This was inspired by the Linus Tech Tips Secret Shopper series on YouTube. Today, basically, I'm going to be walking my partner through how to fix this machine on two issues that I have created on this, and I will not be touching this machine. I will only be walking my partner through on how to fix this machine. Without further ado, I would like to turn the camera over to her and let her introduce herself and start with the walkthrough on how to fix this machine.
Hi, my name is Era. I'm a senior English major here at EIU. I'm not very tech savvy. The most that I have with technology is just taking entry-level classes. Things like learning how to use like Adobe Creative Cloud and how to do like front-end web development design. That's really about it. So I had bought an X.L.P. desktop from X.L.P.Studios. I recently had it shipped to my house where a friend helped me to unbox my desktop and to sort of help me set it up. But unfortunately that they had to leave early before we could really sit down and really make sure that the desktop is running. So at this time I'm going to be calling X.L.P.Studios IT tech support to help me figure out what's going on with my new desktop.
Thank you for calling XLP Studios IT. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Era. So I recently had just bought an X.L.P.Studios desktop and had it shipped to my house. I was able to get it unboxed and get it set up, but I'm having some issues as far as getting my desktop to run and to start. It doesn't seem like it's starting.
So is there any movement inside the case? Any lights lighting up or anything?
No.
Alright, it sounds like you're having a power delivery issue of some sort. Are you able to look at the back of the computer where the cables all plug in?
Yes, just a second. Okay, I have that pulled up.
Alright. And then... Alright, let me pull up your desktop model here. You said you have the XLP Studios desktop?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so it looks like here that the power cable plugs into the bottom of the computer. Do you see a thick black wire?
Yes, I do.
Alright, and then right next to that there should be a switch with a 1 and a 0. It might look like an I and an O.
Yes, I see that.
What position is it in?
It is currently in the O position.
Alright, can you go ahead and switch that to the I position?
Okay.
Is the other end of the cable plugged into an outlet or a power strip that is on?
Yes.
Alright, so you can go ahead and start the machine back up.
Okay.
Let's see if it powers on.
It looks like it's powering on.
And then is there any display output to the screen?
No, there's not.
Alright. And are the fans running at full speed, or like, did they ever slow down at any point?
No, they seem to be running, but they're pretty loud.
On the front of the computer, there's usually some LED indicators by the power button. Do you see any blinking sequence?
No, I don't see any blinking light sequence.
Okay, let me look up what that means. So for this particular model, if it doesn't have a blinking light sequence, it is a issue with the memory module.
Okay.
Did you just say you recently bought the machine?
Yes, I did.
Okay, sometimes during transportation, the memory modules just pop loose. Do you feel comfortable with my guidance to go ahead and try to pop those memory modules back into place?
Yes, that's fine.
Alright, so the first things we need to do is power off the machine. So just press and hold the power button until all the fans and lights shut off.
Okay, it is off.
Alright, and then the next thing is the switch that you just flipped in the back. You're going to want to flip that back to the O position.
Okay, it is in the O position.
And then you're going to want to lay the machine so that, hold on, let me check something real quick. My records indicate that the machine has a glass panel on the one side. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright, so the glass panel is going to be you want to face that towards the ceiling. So you're going to need both hands. You can go ahead and put me on speakerphone if you need to.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, you are on speakerphone.
Alright, you're going to need to lay the machine down on its side. This won't hurt the machine at all.
Okay.
And then to remove the glass panel, there should be 2 thumb screws.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see those?
Yes, I do.
Alright, if you want to go ahead and loosen them, it's lefty-loosey to loosen the screws.
Okay. Okay.
And then next to those screws, there's 2 little black tabs that you're going to have to push up on to pop it out. It might take some force because sometimes they're packed very tightly.
Okay. I have removed that.
Alright, and then you're just going to want to set that somewhere where it's not going to break. Alright, and then do you feel comfortable getting on a video call so I can just look at the inside of the machine to make sure everything's intact, if there's anything else that's loose in there?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Alright, can you point the camera down in the system?
Yep.
Alright, and everything looks good, all the wires look intact. The only thing is I can tell that one of the memory modules there is very loose. If you want to go ahead and push down on that one side until it clicks.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to have you go ahead and switch the switch on that we already fixed back to the I position.
Okay.
And then turn on the computer. It'll be fine. The computer, it doesn't matter if it's on its side or not, since we're not liquid cooling these types of computers yet.
Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. Alright, I turned it on.
And then did the computer load into the lock screen?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and sign in for me, and let me know when you're able to access your desktop.
Okay, I am in my desktop.
Alright, so down in the bottom left-hand corner, there should be like a little magnifying glass.
Yes.
Go ahead and click in there, and then in the little text box, type in Task Manager.
Okay.
And then go ahead and click on the top result. And then at the top of the Task Manager window there, do you see the Performance tab?
Yes I do.
Go ahead and click on that. And then do you see on the left-hand side of the screen, do you see a little box labeled Memory?
Yes I do.
And then what's the number below the word Memory?
It says 2.9 over 16.
Alright, that is fantastic. So it sounds like all your memory modules are installed. You can go ahead and close out of that program if you want to, and we're going to shut down the computer.
Okay.
So go down to, on the bottom left-hand corner, there is a rectangle with 4 little rectangles inside of it.
Okay.
And right above that, there is a circle with a 1 inside of it.
Yes, I see that.
Go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
And it should bring up a menu with 3 different options, and then select shut down,
Okay.
and then wait for the machine to shut down, and then we'll get your computer stood back up.
Okay, it is shut down.
Alright, first things first is we're going to put that glass panel back on the side here. So all you have to do is just get it lined up, and it should sit right back into place.
Okay.
And then you might have to give the back a little push so it pops down into place.
Okay.
There we go. And then all you have to do is tighten those screws.
Okay. It is aligned now.
And then you want to tighten up those screws righty-tighty.
Okay.
And they don't have to be super tight. They just need to be tight enough that the glass panel won't pop off during normal operation of the computer.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and stand it back up on its feet.
Okay, it is stood back up.
And then I'll wait for the computer to start back up to make sure that nothing else came loose while standing it back up, because sometimes that does happen. So you can go ahead and start the machine back up.
Okay.
And just let me know when you're able to sign in.
Okay. Okay, it looks like I'm getting ready to sign back in here.
Alright. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, I believe that's it.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close out the ticket. It looked like your issues were today was the power switch on the power supply was turned off. We normally do that during shipping to prevent any electrical discharge getting into the computer. Basically any like small electrical shock that might happen since the computer components are very sensitive. And then the second issue is another common issue is the memory stick got popped out during transport. I'm surprised we haven't figured out anything to fix that issue, but if you need any extra help along the way, feel free to call us at our call center is 24/7, and if there's nothing else, I hope you have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey guys, editor note here. The next section of this video doesn't have any video. I had a little accident of the camera not recording. It's just going to be me talking. I'll try to be entertaining where I can be. Thank you so much for watching this video. A few things before I wrap it up here. Part of this project was creating a dictionary for tech speak to average Joe talk. That way people are able to better understand computers in a way that doesn't give the customer confusion or headache or frustration. That could possibly lead to brand damage for the IT individual or the IT company or even the brand or manufacturer of the computer. I would hope that this dictionary could potentially help customers fix their own machine to reduce e-waste, where people would, if it didn't work, they would just throw it away and buy a new one, or potentially reduce emissions by reducing the amount of times things are shipped to an IT center to be fixed and then shipped back. Because at that point where a machine is sent 3 times, causing a lot of emissions just for that computer. Also, it would help people understand computers a little better. That way they could also help describe things to the IT professional in a way, or just a simpler way for the IT professional to understand what the customer is talking about. Something that I think IT professionals should start doing, if they haven't done so already, is hopping on a video call, look at the computer, because something that happened inside the computer that might not be obvious for the customer is if one of the USB headers was unplugged or a power cable was unplugged from the inside of this computer. Something that an IT professional might notice, but an average Joe might not. For example, in this computer there is a connector for the processor power. It is usually they're like 8-pin, 4-pin, or even 12-pin, I think now, just for the CPU power. This power supply that I have in this machine is an 8-pin connector, and a customer might think something's unplugged because this motherboard's only a 4-pin board. Whereas an IT professional would notice that and be like, oh, they just have an extra wire hanging loose. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.